Hello, my correct and lovely people. How una dey o? So, my wonderful people, the traditional elders of ILe IFE has stepped into this matter of Olori Ashley, paternity test, DNA test, acclaimed baby daddy, and Kabiyesi. For those wey dey follow our gist, I brought you guys how her acclaimed baby daddy came to the palace with his people, with his kinsmen. You can imagine the embarrassment on the king. You can imagine the shame that brought on the palace of ILe IFE. Some persons will come in and be saying that the king's wife has a child for him. Haba. That means insinuating that he has slept with the king's wife. Hi, God, that is so embarrassing. They say Kabiyesi was so embarrassed. He was so ashamed as this acclaimed, baby daddy was explaining and describing his relationship with Olori Ashley. My people, they say he was too raw. The way he was talking, Kabiyesi was so ashamed that another man is describing his own wife in such a manner. If not that she has had or she has something doing or she has something to do with this man wouldn't have known her this much, to the extent wey be say e dey describe some sensitive things that is not supposed to say. That is to show you that this man knows exactly what he is saying. You can imagine the embarrassment. And my people, the one wey come worse pass say the ILe IFE traditional elders were present. They were there with Kabiyesi when they came. So it was just a shameful moment, to say the least, because his own wife is being described by a total stranger in such a manner in the presence of all of ILe IFE traditional elders. That is very, very bad. So, my correct people, after the self-acclaimed baby daddy left with his kinsmen, with his people, ILe IFE traditional elders, yes, they said, no, Kabiyesi, this is getting out of hands. The embarrassment is too much. That look at how he was describing your own wife, your own queen. They said, no, this is too much, to say the least, that they are going to step into the matter. And Olori Ashley has to go. That she has to leave the palace and never to return until she has agreed to do the paternity test and the traditional verification. That is the only way she will come back into the palace. My lovely people, the ILe IFE traditional elders, they said it is this is all madness gone too far. That whatever is it that Olori Ashley think she will achieve her aim of doing what she did, that she has already failed. They are not going to allow her to bring this volume of humiliation and disgrace to the royal throne and to the Kabiyesi himself. They are not going to allow her to bring shame to the royal throne, to the royal house, that this is getting out of hands. That whatever it is that is her relationship with the self-acclaimed baby daddy, they do not care. They don't want to know. But what they will not take is for strangers to walk into the palace and be saying some certain things about Kabiyesi and his wives, that they are not going to allow any of the Oloris to bring this kind of humiliation upon the throne again. And the elders told Kabiyesi that if they allow this to continue to happen, that these Oloris then will still go out and mess up and come back again, knowing fully well that it is all going to pass. Yes, now, knowing fully well, they said, is it not just a matter of time that Kabiyesi will overlook everything? That is why they still get mind, they do wetin they do, because they feel that Kabiyesi will always overlook them, will always forgive them. Meanwhile, what happens to the shame and disgrace they have brought upon the royal throne? Yes, because now the gist has circulated in the entire ILe IFE kingdom that Kabiyesi's son is not actually his own legitimate son, that the real father has come to the palace, and to the extent where we say he was saying embarrassing things in the presence of Kabiyesi. You know, this kind of gist and this kind of story is not something that is supposed to be heard or supposed to be said around Kabiyesi and around the throne of Oduduwa. That this is a sacred palace. They are not supposed to be coming and be saying all those kind of abominable things, because it is a very big taboo and abomination. Yes. And they are saying it right there in the front of Kabiyesi, comfortably. Olori Ashley's acclaimed baby daddy. Now the elders said no, this is gone too far. That if Kabiyesi is not going to do anything to this Oloris, then whether his hands are tied or his legs are tied, that they are going to step in, because they are not going to allow total strangers to come and be ridiculing their king right in their very presence, all because of these mamalawos there. Because according to the ILe IFE elders, they say this is a ridicule. Yes, it is a ridicule to the throne and to Kabiyesi's personality. So my wonderful anchor people, before I will go on with this hot and spicy aproko gist, yes, make a first away for throw una salute, una good morning, una good afternoon, una good evening, according to una time. If this be the first time when una take the see our channel, make una subscribe, make una equally turn una notification bell on, so that anytime when I drop another hot and spicy aproko gist, now you go be the first person where this gist go land for inside your domot. So my lovely people, the elders, the traditional elders, have pronounced their punishment for Olori Ashley. Yes, after her baby daddy came to the palace, embarrassed Kabiyesi, ridiculed, and also, brought shame and humiliation to Kabiyesi and his personality. They said, no, this is getting too much. Yes, now they have made a stand that Olori Ashley must leave palace. Whether she likes it or not, she must leave palace for some time. Yes, until she is ready to do that paternity test. Until then, if she is not, she must remain outside the palace. And that is their pronouncement. That is their pronouncement, my people. So my wonderful people, make una drop una own contribution for inside the comment section. Make una equally turn on a notification bell. Make una also give this video a thumbs up and share it. Abeg make una not forget say this aproko and this gist wey una just listen to and watch right now is all alleged, though, my people. Yes, it is all alleged. I go see una for inside my next video. Bye bye.